Welcome to another progress report for the Foundation. I apologize that there was no progress update last week, but I think that this will be a good one today to make up for it. So here we're at the menu screen, and we're at the menu screen because I'm going to click here and show you that I have added a loading screen in here so that you won't have to worry about wondering whether or not it's doing anything when you click on those buttons anymore. Eventually on those spots on the loading screen there will be game hints, quotes, maybe excerpts from articles and things to add flavor about the world while you wait for it to load up. So a lot of my work this week and the past week has been focused on the base view, and some good things have come out of that. So if we go here into the base view and we go to build here, you'll notice first of all, I'll have to zoom in a little bit here, that there's an ETA counter here on the selection box. Now this ETA counter currently doesn't really mean anything, but this is my plan to help show how long things that you're building are predicted to take to build. But currently at the moment it doesn't show you very much. But we click here, we build a section, and let's move on to building some of our objects here. So here I can build this door, and you can see that it places it, and here we have an accurate ETA counter for how long it'll take for them to install and build this object. Also you see that it is in a kind of a ghost form to show you that this hasn't been constructed yet. Eventually this shader will hopefully look a little bit better than just straight raw flat green, but for now, good enough for me. Also you can see that this works when rotated, although at the moment when it rotates the text as well, and that might not be the best approach, but at the moment that's what we're doing. You can let me know. We'll also take these containment cells here. We'll pop them in, get a couple of them in here. And you can see I added in this new object for testing purposes. Now, if we leave the base, this is where some of the interesting things start happening. Because if I go back to the base now, you will see that I actually have the bases saving and loading the data now, which I think is pretty cool. Might not be super exciting for you guys, but saving and loading is a pretty complicated thing to get done. And the bases now save and load depending on the site names. And so we can see that these objects are built, but what's also pretty cool is that now if I go out here, we had 6 hours to finish those doors. So if I sit here and speed this up till we get to somewhere past the time it will finish, and that's good enough. We'll go in here now, and you'll see that the doors have been constructed, and the containment cells still have a little bit of time left. Obviously there's a few little glitches, like I forgot to delete those texts off the objects, and I still need to do a few things to make sure that we don't have these texture clippings like right here. But overall, this is where I'm headed now. We're going to be able to save and load and start actually building a base and get some gameplay flowing with how you construct up a base. So I think this is pretty exciting. Be sure to leave any comments or feedback on what you'd like to see and what you think should be done differently. And I'll see you next week.